All right. What I'm gonna tell you now, this is pretty old. This is from January the 3rd, 2017. It's like, well, I want to talk about it because the very top I'm talking about. Oh, it's Daigo from Street Fighter. Daigo Umehara, the Beast. I'm a huge fan. I like what he does, and I highly respect him. And it's just like, well, I'm gonna do this regardless. It's on eventhubs, or you could see it on YouTube, or on a Twitch live stream, where he's like, oh, most Labor Fridays he does a live stream, and in this live stream where Daigo is playing Street Fighter 5, and he's been like season 2, with the patches rebalancing, and then they nerf Ryu, where his invincible DP without meter, and then like, oh, and Daigo's been thinking like, for him to win, he needs to play Guile in season 2, because Guile's really good in season 2. And he's thinking like, oh, there's the article right here. I think I'm put it up here. And it's just, yeah, he wants to win with Ryu. Like, yeah, he wants to. Even Ryu is like pretty bad in season 2, but despite all the bad things about Ryu, he's still gonna stick with him because Daigo is known for his Ryu character. Like, oh, when you see Daigo, oh, it's Ryu. And so for him to like, oh, he's gonna stick with his character, and what he wants to do is like, all right, he's gonna, like, season 1 plays lame, now he's gonna play more aggressive, because how he says like, if he picks Guile, it's like, oh, I'm gonna do work and I'm gonna win, and he doesn't want to pick Guile because he's gonna make him feel like he has to do work. And it's, wow, like, I'd rather win by my terms than because like in this article it says like, when did playing fighting games became work? Playing fighting games is something I love. They're supposed to be fun. I shouldn't have been doing this for the sake of winning, for the sake of my sponsors. Because yeah, I think he's sponsored by Red Bull and Twitch, last time I remember. I could be wrong. Like, oh, you keep winning, you show the brands like, oh, endorsement and all that stuff. Yeah, it's like, I guess it's a realization, and just, if you keep on losing, or for your brand or something like that, sponsors will just leave you because you're not performing as well, and then you're not like, oh, you're always winning tournaments, you're being screen shown like, oh, this winner is, and then that's how it goes. And like, and it says, I remember Daigo saying in the live stream, I saw it, that he's gonna try other things, like, oh, he's gonna like donations, or he's gonna be on YouTuber and try things or experiment more just to keep going. And it's just that, and Infiltration did say in one of the videos from gaming, I forgot what the name was. I'm gonna put the link in below from the channel, that from Infiltration's interview, that what he was saying is just that for people to win and to compete, like, oh, you have to pick a top tier, don't be careless, and just like, if you need a win, you have to let go of your character and pick a top tier. And I'm just like, for me, how I'm realizing and how I'm seeing it, just they're both right in their own regards. And just to be the best and to win, you have to pick with the best characters, and then that's always upsetting, because I don't know, for me it feels like when competition starts doing that, I'm not really sure how to explain it into words, but I'm gonna do the best I can right now. I don't know, it just loses something, or it feels off. It doesn't feel right that we could pick the characters that we want and win, instead of always seeing, like, I guess like Marvel 3 Ultimate, where you most likely 9 out of 10, you always see the top tiers, like, oh, Virgil, Morgan, Doctor Doom, or Dark Phoenix. You always see the top tiers always on top. It's just, I don't know, it's always upsetting. Well, I don't know how I'm gonna end this, so